Welcome to Lyrics That Do the Talking with your host, Ryan Kelly Berkowitz. Yes, that is my given name, my natural name, my real name. Take it up with my parents. Today, we're getting serious. We are, I don't know. We are going to look at straighten up and fly correctly. Straighten up and fly right. Okay. Certain songs I have known for such a long time. I don't remember learning this song, as it were, as a piece of knowledge. It was always there. It was always there. So I almost can't separate the lyric from the melody and the rhythm, but I'm going to. I'm going to today. I did a very, very deep dive on this one. The deepest that I've gone, facts-wise, looking behind the music, behind the words. First I found out, and shame on me that I didn't know. I don't think I ever knew, because I don't think this is a piece of information that I would have forgotten. This was written by Nat King Cole. If you look it up, and it says it's written by Irving Mills, don't be fooled, my friends. Don't be fooled. Because here's the deal. Nat King Cole wrote this tune, and much like many struggling songwriters, players, musicians, singers, you need money at the beginning of your career because it's hard, it's dodgy. Not because you're not brilliant. Nat King Cole is my favorite, my all-time favorite male singer, definitely. But man, he's the best. He's the best. And he wouldn't, at the beginning, I don't know, even at the end, he wouldn't have classified himself as a singer, which is nuts. Nuts. Because what phrasing, and all informed by his playing, and just everything wonderful. Can't enough about Nat King Cole. Anyway, digressing. So, straighten up. Whenever I press the record button, I've always got like the snots. Okay, so so in order to get some cash flow happening, Nat he made a deal with the publishing company, with Irving Mills' publishing company, and not only did Irving Mills acquire all of the royalties for Straighten Up and Fly Right, he also gave himself a co-writing credit. That is not so, though. Irving Mills didn't pen any of this tune. He just negotiated himself into the writer's credit, and I think all of the royalties. And I think Nat brought a lawsuit against him years later to no avail. And let me tell you, we're going to get to lyric. We're going to get to lyric. But this all ties into the lyric, because lyrics are life and vice versa. My young songwriters out there, my old songwriters, all the songwriters out there, get yourself a lawyer, okay? Because a lot of times, if you're not doing the right thing, you're not going to get the money back, okay? You're going to be taken for a ride. Everyone gets taken for a ride. Billy Joel, look up Billy Joel and She's Got Away, and just the whole nonsense between the first release of that song. They released it at the wrong speed. I can't. So, getting back to Straighten Up and Fly Right. So, I'm not going to use the computer aid because this song is so in the filament of my brain. If I do get a lyric wrong, may the American pop standard gods, the jazz gods, may Nat King Cole, because I know he's up there in music heaven, strike me down. Okay, so written by Nat King Cole, not by Irving Mills. Straighten Up and Fly Right. Okay, just as a lyric. So, all right. A buzzard took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzard tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in jiving. What's the use in diving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top." The buzzard told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, "Your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top." Solo. The buzzard told the monkey, "You're choking me. Release your hold. I will set you free." The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, "Your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up, stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Fly right." Let's get into this. Okay. So, I'm only bringing this song up because my mama, bless her, wants to sing the song at karaoke in the Florida. I want to go to Florida. Funny because I learned this song. I think I learned this song. I learned many songs on the many trips we took back and forth to Florida. I'm pretty sure that's where this song stuck in my... like I said, it's always been there. I don't remember it ever not being there. It's always in there. It's always in the background for it. It's always been there. And I think I might be screwing up the... What's the use of jiving? Ain't no use in diving. It might be ain't no use in diving. What's the use in jiving? I flip those lyrics every once in a while. So let's look at this tune. Now, I didn't know it was written by Nat King Cole. Shame on me. I didn't know it was stolen by Irving Mills. Shame on him. It is based on a sermon that Nat King Cole's father used to give at services. It is based on, I don't know if y'all know what a buzzard is. If you don't know what words are in your songs that you're singing, it is your responsibility as a singer to look them up. It's not the responsibility of your teacher, although your teacher should tell you, you should never sing a word that you don't understand, because you're not doing yourself any favors or your audience. You need to understand the words in order to know how to communicate them, right? So, a buzzard is a type of, it's actually a vulture, okay? It is big, and it is a predator, right? It's a killer. So a buzzard, so this tune is based on a sermon that Nat King Cole's father used to give about a buzzard that would take small animals for rides in the air, right? And drop them in order to kill them and eat them. Okay, that's a lot. So I'll just leave it at that, and then I'm going to go line by line to see what happens when he gets to the monkey. So a buzzard took a monkey for a ride in the air. So you see it in your head. Buzzard, big bird, big wingspan, right? It's basically a vulture. Monkey's pretty big. It's not that small, you know. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. So the monkey thought that everything was Jake, on the square, on the up and up, right? It's old slang for everything's kosher. The buzzard tried to throw the monkey off his back. What the hell? You know, why are you being an asshole? But the monkey grabbed his neck and said, now listen, Jack. Now, the buzzard's name isn't Jack, but lots of times, especially in the Nat King Cole era, especially Nat King Cole, Jack is a great rhyme with back. And often, you know, there's another tune, you go back, Jack, do it again. Like, sometimes Jack is just a word for the proverbial man. Could be a woman too, right? Jack, it's just, hey now. Not necessarily Jack, so it's just a rhyme for back. All right, so we got the picture now, right? So we've got the buzzard, which is the thing that flies, right? And then the monkey, which is the thing that's taking the ride on the buzzard. All right, so at the top of this tune, the monkey, I think, thinks he's getting some kind of a free ride. Now, okay, when you get something for nothing, it's never for free. I told you we're going to get into some truth tales here in this episode, all right? You never, something for nothing is never for free. Let me say it again. Something for nothing is never for free. That's free advice. I don't want nothing from you. Ha ha. Irony. Beware, right? Buyer beware, and you're spending money. This is just, there was no exchange here, right? So what does this buzzard want from this monkey? The monkey thought that everything was on the square. I don't think the monkey gave it a second thought. It was all right. Wherever he's going, I don't know if they're crossing a mountain, crossing a river, crossing a body of water, or he's just thinking he's getting a joyride. Buzzard took a monkey for a ride in the air. Monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzard tried to throw the monkey off his back. Why? To kill him. But the monkey grabbed his neck. He turned it around and said, now listen, Jack. Now we get the hook. One of the best, most rhythmic, poppin' hooks that I will ever sing. Straighten up and fly right. Literally and figuratively, right? Figuratively. The buzzard gives him a torque, right? And is flying, right? He tries to throw the monkey off his back. So he's jerking him off. He's jerking him away. He's trying to jerk him off his back. So he says, straighten up, right? Literally. Straighten up also. Be nice. Don't be an asshole. Straighten up and fly right, right? Straighten up. Be on the up and up. Fly right doesn't just mean the act of flying. It means, come on, be a human being. My father's favorite thing to say. Be a person, okay? Yes, you're giving me a ride. Yes, it's for free. Were you just going to kill me? You just going to drop me out of the sky? What the hell's going on here? Straighten up and fly right. Come on, do the right thing. Straighten up and stay right. How long do I have to hold on to you here to make sure I'm keeping you honest? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top, right? Keep it together. Ain't no use in diving. Don't dive bomb. Don't dive for the earth. Don't try to kill me. What's the use in jiving? Jiving's like a dodge. It's a trick. It's a hustle, right? Don't jive me. Don't keep us on the up and up. So again, straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Come on. Be a person. You know what I mean? It's a buzzard, but as far as be nice, be good, be straight, be upright, be decent. Now, we go to the buzzards. This has basically been from the monkey's point of view, or from sort of like a person watching, like a third person watching. We're going to the buzzard's point of view just momentarily. The buzzard told the monkey, you're choking me. He has a point. Release your hold and I will set you free. All right, now, let's do the other line first. The monkey looks the buzzard right dead in the eye. Says, your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Okay, what do we got here, folks? We have a catch-24. Catch-22, that's right. So, the buzzard holds the monkey's life in the palm of his hands with his wings, right? Could just drop the monkey, right? And the monkey holds the buzzard's life in the palm of his hands around his throat, through his fingers. They both have each other in a catch-22, a Mexican standoff, as Quentin Tarantino would like to call it. They both have guns on each other, okay? So, I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to let up. The monkey could choke the buzzard, but then what happens? They both go down, right? So, it's a situation where the buzzard thought that he could have his way with the monkey, but the monkey is clever. Monkeys are gorillas are very close to our DNA, right? Very close. We're basically the same. I don't want to get into a whole science debate, but the reason why they put a monkey in this song is because monkeys are clever, okay? And the monkey outwitted the buzzard, as far as we know. So the monkey looked the buzzard. So much death in this, a very violent song. Sheesh. I mean, it's punchy and it's snappy, and you think it's a happy song. Yes, in the rhythm of it, and in the notes of it, and in the tempo of it, and in the feel of it, yes, very happy song. Lyrically, not so much. It's a great teaching song, right? Great put a mirror up to something song, shine a light on something song, shine a light on injustices song. All right, monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye, and in my head, the monkey was on the buzzard's back, right? So the monkey is sitting astride. Buzzard's looking this way, the monkey's up like me. Buzzard's here, monkey's where I am, right? So I think a strong interpretation of the tune, when he grabbed his neck, he might have even grabbed with his his elbows, his whole arm, and he might have flipped under and is now hanging on to the buzzard's neck from the buzzard's underbelly, in order to look him right dead in the eye. Like, it's kind of weird to just come around here and look at the buzzard. I think he literally switched positions with this guy and is looking at him. And for, Nat writes, it looks like right dead in the eye, all this death imagery. It says, your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. I don't believe you. I think you're going to drop me. And then we get the hook again. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Again, very straightforward. Don't kill me. We get the solo, and then we go into the last A section, right? Into the final hook. The buzzard. Again, when you go into your final A, it's usually a repeat, your final A. And with these A, B, A songs, these old standards, you got to find a different way to sing it. There's a lot of ways to sing the song. You don't want to die, right? Buzzard told the monkey, you are choking me. This reminds me of the scene, except there's nothing untoward in the scene. In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Sundance is not trying to kill Butch when they jump off the mountain in order to evade. Who are those guys? That famous quote that they go, who are those guys? Would you make that jump if you didn't have to? No, I'm not going to make it now if I have to. And it's, why can't you? I can't swim. Ha ha. The fall will probably kill you. Sorry. So this reminds me, there's a little bit of banter when Butch and Sundance jump off this mountain. I think they're in Montana. And the trackers, they're not going to make that jump. And you hear Butch saying, get off me, you're choking me. And Sundance is saying, I can't swim. So you really have, it's the same kind of desperation. You have the one person that knows how to swim and the other person just holding on to them for dear life because they don't want to die. And, but this is not, there's nothing friendly about this. This is a buzzard that wanted to murder a monkey for his lunch. Okay, so we have the solo. The buzzard told the monkey, you are choking me. Release your hold, and I will set you free. The monkey, again, I think he slipped around to his underbelly in order to look him right dead in the eye. The monkey looks the buzzard right dead in the eye and says, your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Final hook. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Fly right. Doing an even deeper dive of this song, Nat King Cole says that, all right, so his dad in the father's sermon, basically, as I said at the beginning, something for nothing is never for free, right? So from the monkey's point of view, never trust anybody who's offering free rides. And from the buzzard's point of view, never underestimate anybody that you want to take advantage of. Because you could be up in that catch-22. Both of the characters' lives in the hands of the other character. Brilliant, teachable stuff in this song. For especially young people, watch your back. If your friends aren't around, have a friend to watch your back, right? Something for nothing is never for free. And you think, you know, if you're the buzzard type, you think you're just going to get the best of everybody. No, a monkey's going to come along and... Oh, another thing in the song, which I realized, it ends up in the air. They never land. I don't know what happens. Does the monkey kill the buzzard? Does the buzzard throw the monkey to the ground? It's up in the air. They're forever in this Mexican standoff, in this catch-22 up in the air. Holy crap. I get into lyrics, man. They touch me, and I like to sing them in a way that they're touching me and moving me, because you want them to touch the crowd, right? You want the crowd to go, oh, I never heard it like that. So in the sermon, Nat's father is saying, don't ever trust anybody who's offering free rides from the point of view of the monkey and the point of view of the buzzard, because there's a lesson for him too, him, her. Don't ever underestimate anybody that you are going to take advantage of. Don't take advantage of people. Just don't do it. Sometimes you have people out there that are just nice people and they can't communicate when they're feeling taken advantage of. Just be nice. Don't do that. All right? Be good. Don't do that. Nat looked at it as a parable to shine the light on and to put the mirror up to black and white America. He was looking at the monkey as black America, and he was looking at the buzzard as white America. And he had a point. What did he write this in? Shoot. I'm going to have to put it up in the text. 1943 or 1944. I mean, Nat went through a lot. And he did it with grace. He knocked down so many doors. Jesus Christ. Nat is also the, oh gosh. I don't like to use the word artist. I'm trying to find another word in my head. For some reason, artist is so frou-frou, rubs me the wrong way. It comes with a lot of pretense and hoity-toityness. The musician, the writer, this kick-ass singer, this man built Capitol Records. So Capitol Records was started by my favorite lyricist, Johnny Mercer, and he enlisted a lot of his friends. I mean, his friends were Margaret Whiting, and who else did he have all on the roster? Next time I'll give you more on the roster. But was not built by Frank Sinatra. Was not built by, I don't know if Rosie Clooney was ever signed. Who she was signed to might have been Decca. But it was built Capitol Records. Nat King Cole is known as the man who built Capitol Records, meaning his sales, his record sales, especially overseas. He was beloved here, don't get me wrong, but overseas, man, his records sold. They're so brilliant. They're so brilliant. And Nat could have gone a whole other way. He was brilliant with bebop, right? He could have been the king of bebop. But having the presence of mind to want to sell records, and I'm not saying, man, America has such a strange definition of success. It's very American. You basically not categorized as successful unless you're making money from what you're doing. And that is a singularly American way to look at success. You could be successful in many other ways when you're doing what you love. You could bring joy to others, smiles to others. You could bring joy to yourself. You could get better in your craft. But Nat, because he wanted monetary success, he decided to be, more of a middle-of-the-road player. And then when they asked him to sing, he wasn't a singer. He started singing. I can't believe that iconic voice with the flint and that baritone and I can't believe he didn't fancy himself a singer from the beginning. I can't believe it because he's my favorite. There's no there's no other male voice that just shoots right through me like his does. There's just so much in there, and you have to think it's because he was going through a lot of shit. I don't like to curse on this program because I think maybe it's appropriate for little ones, but you know he was going through a lot of stuff, especially if he saw this song to be a parable for what he was going through, as opposed to black and white America. And holy crap, the whole story then after of Nat having to be in a position where he needed fast money to make this shady deal with Mills. Irving Mills becomes the buzzard. Nat King Cole becomes the monkey. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I can believe you get into a position where you need the money. You need the money. I need the money. And this guy took advantage of him. Shame on you, Irving Mills. Man, get yourselves lawyers if you're right. Get yourself an entertainment lawyer, get yourself a contract lawyer, get your lawyer up. Don't be taken advantage of by the damn buzzard. So this became a self-fulfilling prophecy. This became a true parable. Nat was taken advantage of. Man. Yeah. So it's funny because I think of the tune and I know that it's a violent tune, and I probably will analyze Mac the Knife at some point, because so many people sing that with so much disregard for what's going on in that lyric as well. Originally, I believe, written in German. So when I'm singing this song, I'm feeling the beat, and I'm feeling the rhythm, and I'm feeling the jump of it, and I'm feeling the feel of it, and it's happy. It's happy. It's brilliant songs are able to, I don't know if you who are actors out there, but if you ever do voiceovers and you get the note, take the cancer out of the reed. Basically means that the words are heavy enough. We don't have to hit them, right? We don't have to hit them in the interpretation. These words are heavy enough. And what Nat did, he wrote this amazing, sweet, fun, peppy, upbeat melody and rhythm to go with these really murderous words. So I'm going to go through it again. Again, I'm not reading, because if I don't know this tune, shame on me, and I might flip the diving and jiving. All right. The buzzard took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzard tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use in jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top." The buzzard told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold, and I will set you free." The monkey looks the buzzard right dead in the eye and says, "Your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top." Beautiful solo. Last A. The buzzard told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The monkey looks the buzzard right dead in the eye and says, "Your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa. Don't you blow your top. Fly right." This has been Ryan Kelly Berkowitz for Lyrics That Do the Talking, and we dove into Straighten Up and Fly Right, one of the most mwah lyrics ever written by the master himself, by the man who built Capitol Records, by my all-time favorite singer and phraser and player. I give it all to Nat King Cole. Bless you. Man, you left us way too soon. Don't smoke. I hate to get preachy. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. Nat would still be around. All right. I'm finished. Until next time. Bye.